Hi YouTube family, I hope you all had an amazing day today. So today I'm going to be sharing a recipe for cottage pie baked potato. This goes well for a nice romantic dinner. If you're not big on meat and you like to go light on meat, this would be an amazing Valentine's dinner as well. And kids and the entire family enjoy these. So what I just did, I poked some holes with the fork on the potatoes so they don't swell and the skin doesn't burst. We're gonna add some olive oil on top, and I'm gonna put these into my oven for about 40 minutes or so until the skin is nice and crisp and the potato is well cooked. And we will dress these up nicely, and I'm sure when I'm done you will all like to try this recipe. So let me continue with this. I already washed these potatoes and I dried them up. And now I'm gonna finish off doing this part and adding oil. The oil is to make the potato cook nicely and don't burn, and to crisp up the skin. While my potatoes are baking in the oven, I just washed some fresh ingredients here to add to our ground meat. I have some curly parsley, cilantro, some fine thyme. Potato is kind of a plain taste, so we want to spice it up a little. I'm gonna add some pepper. This is optional. You can add pepper flakes instead, or you can just leave it out. I'm gonna add some green onions, carrots. I have here a mixture of purple and white onion, and I'm gonna add some garlic. Let me chop these up and I'll come right back. So now I'm frying up my ground chicken. I have some lean ground chicken. I just add like a teaspoon of oil in the pan, and I'm gonna cook this until all the pinkness is gone. So we just went in with our onions after all the natural juices from the ground meat is evaporated. And I'm gonna add some salt in here, black pepper. We're gonna give this a good mix. I'm gonna go in with some fine thyme in here. I love the flavor of fine thyme in ground meat. It really hypes it up a little. These are optional. You can add any spices or herbs that you like, but I'm going in with the ones that I enjoy the flavors. So we're gonna add about half a cup of tomato sauce or puree, and this is gonna help to soften up the ground meat and add some really nice flavor to it. I'm gonna go in it a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with my garlic, hot pepper, green onions, and carrots. So if you notice, I have some veggies in here as well. The carrot is our vegetable, and we're gonna let this cook on medium heat for about 5 to 8 minutes before I go in with my cilantro and curly parsley. So our ground chicken has been cooking up nicely. I add about a 1/4 cup of water along with the tomato sauce, and I cover it down so the steam was enough to cook the meat. I'm gonna go in now and add my parsley and my cilantro. So we're gonna give this a good mix. At this point you can taste for salt, and if you need to add some more you can go right ahead. I'm gonna let it cook for another 2 minutes, and then this will be ready for us. to start putting our potatoes together. So our potatoes are done now. We will cut a little piece on the top. They're still warm. Oopsie, oopsie. So a little piece on the top. And they're very, very hot. But you want to deal with this when it's warm because it's easy for you to scoop up your potato. And I'm just cutting that piece on top here. And we'll take out the inside of the potato. Well, this piece we're not going to be using back, but we want to get out. Let me do this with the knife. You see the potato is nice and soft. And you want to get out the middle. And we're going to add some mixture to that middle. Flavor it up and then add it back in here. So I'm taking the middle out and I'm just showing one more. We just cut a little piece on the top and these are steaming hot still, but they cook very nice and soft. You want to make sure that your potatoes are nicely cooked. And you can take out as much as you like, so the skin can still hold up back and for it to have the shape of a boat like these ones. See how beautiful those are? So we're going to add some salt. We're going to go in with some black pepper. Dried Italian seasoning. So I just added my melted butter and I'm going in with some milk. We're going to give this potato a nice mix with all that goodness. The Italian seasoning already give it a beautiful smell. So now we're going to go in with some grated cheese. And then we will mix the cheese in. The potato is still warm. So that cheese is eventually going to start getting nice and gooey. And now it's time, the fun part, to put our potatoes together. So we're going to take one of our potatoes and we're going to add some ground meat in there. Right in this boat here. And we're going to top it off with the potatoes that we scoop up to cover back the top of the potato.
This one is going to be mine.
This one's going to be yours? So on why?
Because it's nice and big.
And then we will put it back in our baking dish and just add some cheese on top like that. And I'm going to continue, same thing again. We're going to go in with some ground meat. And you want to add enough and also leave room to add the top filling back. And this is our cottage baked potato. Amazing for Valentine's dinner if you are going light on meat. And it's also beautiful for kids. I always have a Valentine's dinner for the kids as well. Look how beautiful that is. So these ones are ready for the oven. I'm just going to put them in my 350-degree oven for about 12 to 15 minutes until all the ingredients come together and the cheese is nicely melted. Remember, we already cooked the potato and the ground meat. So it's just a matter of warming it up back and then dinner will be served. To go with my nice cottage pie potato, I'm going to make a nice, delicious, crunchy salad. I have here half of a red onion. I have some cranberries, some pecans, some romaine lettuce leaves, 1 apple, and half cauliflower. I already washed all the fresh ingredients and some grated carrots. I'm going to chop all my vegetables up and then I'll show you this amazing dressing that I'll add to these vegetables to make it really creamy and delicious. So now that I have all the vegetables chopped, I have my carrots. Underneath here I have my cauliflower. I have some chopped pecans, the chopped onions, cranberries, romaine lettuce, and some chopped apples. I'm going to go ahead and mix my dressing now. and we will start serving up dinner. So in the bowl, I just added some plain yogurt, some mayo, salt, black pepper, a little pinch of sugar, and some apple cider vinegar. If you don't have apple cider vinegar, lemon juice can work as well. I will leave all the measurement in the description below, and the little Natalie will help me to mix up our dressing. The dressing already smells good, and it's making my mouth run water. Imagine this on our salad. So let's add our dressing now. Nice and creamy dressing, and we're gonna give this a good mix. And look at that, nice and creamy, your own homemade dressing. You wanna make sure that all the nuts, cranberry, and everything is tossed all over and nicely combined with the dressing. This is a real refreshing dressing with the yogurt and the apple cider vinegar. I like the sourness from the cranberry and the crunchiness from the cauliflower and the pecans. This is gonna be a good one. So here is my delicious cottage pie potato. They're done, nicely done and warm. I'm gonna plate up and let you know how this tastes. It is calling my name with my delicious cauliflower and pecan salad. Salad is looking scrumptious. So my delicious cottage pie potato is finished and my cauliflower pecan salad. So let's dig in. And I'm gonna go in for a bit here. It's still warm. Let's see here what we're gonna have. What surprise, look at that. Steaming hot. And I think this is a big hot mouthful, so let me go in for a smaller one. I am drooling as usual. So the first mouthful goes to the viewers. Remember to season up your ground meat well. You can use any meat for this recipe. Oh my gosh, it is so delicious, like a shepherd's pie. It will go lovely for a mild, light Valentine's meal. And let's try the salad. Cauliflower, apple, cranberry. I'm gonna try to get a bite of everything in there. Cheers. The salad have sweetness. They have that nice flavor from the cranberry, sweetness from the apple, crunchiness from the cauliflower and the nuts. The dressing is nice and rich and creamy. Perfect combination and a very good balance for this dinner. I wish you guys can taste it. I'm gonna sit down and enjoy my nice warm cottage pie potato and this delicious salad. Until then, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you'll consider subscribing soon. We want to say stay safe, stay blessed. Bye for now.